On some new information on developments in the explosion at that fireworks facility in Esparto earlier this month. The Yolo County Sheriff now wanting the State Department of Justice to join CAL FIRE leading the investigation. Good evening. I'm Gulston Dart.
And I'm Andrea Flores. KCRA 3's Curtis Ming has been exposing a series of potential conflicts of interest in this case, including some of the sheriff's own moves since the blast. So Curtis, what have you learned?
Well, for the first time, we're reporting Sheriff Tom Lopez sent out an email to his staff soliciting financial support for the sheriff's lieutenant and his wife who own the property where those 7 people died. Lieutenant Sam Machado and his wife Tammy, an administrative employee with the office, lost their homes in the blast. While Sheriff Tom Lopez says he instructed his staff to avoid involvement in the investigation, we know his coroner did the autopsies and his office helped with search warrants. Members of the public have questioned the integrity of those autopsies and the search warrants. The Machados were placed on paid administrative leave July 10th, 9 days after the blast, to protect the integrity of the investigation, although the sheriff says the two have not been on duty since the explosions. And we've also reported a relative of the Machados is still working as a Yolo sheriff's deputy. And then this happened. We uncovered this email sent out on behalf of the sheriff on July 10th, the same day the Machados were placed on leave, letting his staff know how they could financially help the Machados, including links to their Venmos. So we questioned the Yolo sheriff himself whether the public can trust those autopsies, those search warrants, and why would he send out this type of email? Late today, the Board of Supervisors claimed Sheriff Lopez and the DA of Yolo County now want the state to take over the investigation. In a letter to the Attorney General, the Board of Supervisors chair recognized there's a strong public perception of conflicts within the Yolo County Sheriff's Office that could undermine the integrity of the ongoing investigations and any subsequent prosecution of responsible parties, adding that the Yolo County Board of Supervisors welcomes the Department of Justice's immediate intervention to manage this complex investigation, maintain public confidence, and ensure the investigations are completed without any potential conflicts. And Sheriff Lopez himself is now answering why he sent out that email and if the public can trust his impartiality. And he wrote, "This gesture and request for support has been a standard practice in our sheriff's office whenever anyone in our law enforcement family has suffered a loss." It goes on to say, in third person, Sheriff Lopez has served in law enforcement concurrently for over 45 years. He was elected sheriff by the residents of Yolo County in 2018 and re-elected in 2022. Sheriff Lopez remains proud of the relationships he has built and the work he has done on behalf of the Yolo County community, and he will continue his dedicated service. We have not yet heard what the Attorney General plans to do. Meantime, the State Fire Marshal says it's finished its evidence collection at the explosion site and the roads around the blast are now back open.